Okay, chat, pay attention, listen up. I do this every time a new set comes out, and I've played with the cards a wee bit. We've played with the cards a wee bit. I want to talk about the next year, the next semester, the next competitive season of UniVersus. I can't say the My Hero Academia collectible card game anymore because that's not what we have. And so what we're going to do is I want to talk about my my interest in competitive characters, right? Because there's only so long that we have to play the game. As Jace aptly points out in chat, we have 4 weeks that I get to play competitive lists with the boys. And so what we're going to do is this right here. I'm going to go boop. Nice. And we're going to do a quick little tier list. I'll do this to make it a little easier for us of the characters that I want to try and make competitive. And so here are my 4 tiers, the tier list, right? We're doing them all? Hell yeah, we're doing them all. We're here for a long time, not a good time. Top of my competitive list. These are the characters that I really want to try out. These are the characters that you're gonna see the most on the channel. These are the characters that I think that are the best, and I wanna push them. We'll try competitively. I think that there might be some gas there. There might be some spice, and so I'm gonna put them on there. But my main focus is going to be this list up here. But I'm gonna dabble with some people down here. Too long. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Down here is the fun content. I've got a wacky idea that I don't think is very good. The locals level tier. I'll take this to some fun low stakes events tier list. And then the no interest tier. It just doesn't excite me. There's not some wacky silly combo that's got going on, or I've tried them all in the past, or so on and so forth. And then lastly, showcase is just like, hey, this is who I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about All for One. So the first one we get to talk about, and I get to try and find, is Bowie, and he's here somewhere. Bowie, I wish they would import these in order. Maybe I'm not supposed to do it in this order. Maybe I'll do it in this order. All for One. Hey, look at that. All for One. This character is my will try competitive list. There's something really special about All for One, even though they just printed a better version of him in Younger Toguro, or a different version of him in Younger Toguro. But I really like that response of like swapping out momentum and like free perfect blocks. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Endeavor 3, top of competitive list. I think Endeavor 3 is kind of messed up. I think this guy's really solid. I mean, he just won Worlds, for God's sakes. He's a good character. He's a good character, and he deserves the praise. Up next, funny enough, is Kendo Rappa. Kendo Rappa is another one of those will try competitively. The Yu Yu Hakusho set gave us a bunch of cool fire punches. He gave us some cool evil punches. I think there's something there. I was only playing this character when we had the 50 card deck size limit, and so there's something to be said about that. I'm not positive where that will land, right? Rappa with Deadly Claw attack seems cool. I agree. I had a Fire Rappa deck that I almost played at Nationals, but I was a coward and I decided not to. Up next, we have Mirio. Mirio is one of the top of my list. I've actually already made a Mirio list that I want to try. I think Chaos Mirio is really cool. Chaos and potentially Air. I like Mirio a lot. Of like with the cool options that Mirio's got. It's neat. It's really neat. Gran Torino. This character is probably here for the fun content idea, but I think I've already done everything that I kind of want to do with Gran Torino. I think I'm just gonna retire him of like my overall interest of like my brain power of like, what do I want to do with this guy? Vash. I think Vash goes in the fun content idea. I think this guy plays the infinite combo really well with having a bunch of cards in their hand, and I like playing that tactic. It's very fun. I do like Mill 1 for +2 speed, but I think that like I've just already shown this guy off. Maybe if there's something like that gets like really exciting over this. Oh, that becomes discoverability. Like this will move up, right? And every single character has a chance to move up probably one spot, right? Like Vash moving up to will try competitive does not surprise me at all. If I never get to a Vash deck, it wouldn't surprise me either. And so now we get to talk about Spike. I think that there's something fine about Spike. I think Spike is fine. Probably not going to mess with him. I don't think that he's doing anything that exciting and stuff that I want to do. So, that's okay. Wolf. Nicholas D. Wolfwood. Will try competitively. I don't think that I'm interested in what Wolfwood has got going on face. I think the character is very good, and I think the character as an like a fire death all aggro deck, he fits the bill, right? He just fits the bill, especially like under fire. It just like does the thing that you want it to do. It's very strong. I get to like blast through a couple of these. No interest for Endeavor 3. Just no interest. Mina is going to be here. I think that Mina 2 is one of the top tier decks in the game at the moment. This character is really, really good, guys. She just got an echo move that she destroys a ready foundation, and it's arranged. And so, like, under the death symbol, I think she's actually kind of cracked in half. She didn't lose anything from set 1, really. She only got better. She only got better from the set. If you're looking for a 6-hand size aggro character, Death Mina is, like, messed up at the moment. Denki... I guess it's a Choco 3. Man, I wish I could just go in order. I wish I could just go in order. Maybe I try it. We'll go to Bowie. I'll find him. Here he is. We found him. If I could have somebody else come in and, like, clean all this up, it'd be very cool. Bowie. I think Bowie is a character that I'm going to put a little bit of time into. I think this character kind of gets a little silly. I think this character is competitive. He probably falls to here because he might be like the same idea as like, I'm excited for him in the same idea that I'm excited for Rappa. Which is like +X is pretty good on one shmove, right? He's like, hey, my Falling Skies, they're going to hurt you. They're going to hurt you real bad. It's pretty good. Interesting to say the least. Chew. No interest. It'll probably be I love Welcome to Spaceland Bowie. I think that that's fine. It's like a neat one of, right? You check it and then your opponent sweats bullets and then never get to flip a card ever again. But sorry, Chew. I think Chew is fine. I'm not into the gimmick. If I were to play Chew's idea, I would just play Midoriya 4, right? Elder Togoro. Elder Togoro is one of these will try competitive lists. I think this character is very good, very solid. I think this character is interesting to say the least. And I think that he plays like a really, he wrinkles my brain. Actually, I'll just push him up here. He wrinkles my brain. If I had, he is on one of the top characters on my list to play like Wish tournament, standard tournaments. I just like to like finish out the rest of my, UU set. It's super cool. It's some cool stuff. Genkai. Man, I don't want to give up on this character. I'm going to try and make this character work, but she used to be like all the way up here, and then I've played a lot of bad games with this character. It has been really, really tough. It's been tough. Same thing with Hiei. I think that it's here. Like, I'm still going to be trying Hiei and like seeing what's up. Who I think is the best 7-hander right now? I mean, we'll get to it, right? Currently, it's Elder Togoro. I think that Hiei is good, but man, I think that I'm not going to be willing to put in the time that I'm willing to put in with these other characters. Jin? I have no interest in Jin. I just don't care. I know that he's good. I don't care about this guy. I don't care about this guy even a little bit. And again, this is not a how good is the character. This is, do I want to play this character? Less than zero interest. Karasu? Fun content. How much of your stage and my stage can I blow up? I just want to blow it. I just want to blow it all up. Kurama? Kurama is, and we'll find it. I believe in us. Kurama. Kurama's interesting. I think Kurama has too many moving pieces for me, and I think that the thing that Kurama wants to do, I'll just do in other characters, right? And so he's probably just like a fun content guy, but he's probably like a no interest. I don't know. I think there's other things that I'd rather be doing than like what Kurama's got going on. Kuro? Let us see. Where it be Kuro? Here he is. Kuro is so interesting. Kuro's probably just a no interest guy. I don't know why I would like if I would do Kuro if I could just do Amajiki. And that's where I'm at with him. Like, why would I bother with Kuro if I could just play Amajiki? Kuwabara. Kuwabara is probably fun content. I think having a good Kuwabara deck is neat. I think having a fun Kuwabara deck is cool, right? This bottom hands, if I'm half dead, all my moves get +3 damage, is so cool. But then you like look at Younger Togoro, who just does it on turn 2, and you're like, but wait, wait, what do you mean? Rinku. I wonder. Rinku is probably one of these fun content characters of like, what does the stun keyword look like? What cool momentum tricks can I have? But I'm probably just never gonna get to it. You know what? I'm actually gonna do this too. I'm putting them all down here. Actually, I have no interest. I have no interest in these guys. Nah, not for me. Shisha Wakamaru. Don't leave him there. Yeah, he's gone. Sorry, Rinku. Sorry, Bucko. Shisha Wakamaru. This character is definition of fun content idea. He's got the idea of like, what is Elder Toguro doing, except for like he's not as good, I think. But his like, I'm gonna play a lot of fun games with Shisha Wakamaru, I bet, right? And I think that's where like this tier list is like the I'm playing really casual games tier list. Suzuki is a will try competitive. There's something about the consistency of this guy of just like, I get to block a bunch of times. I get to filter out my hand, and if I want to draw attack cards, I'm going to draw attack cards. There's something really cool about what this character's got going on. My only issue with him at the moment is like all paths that I'm seeing are currently leading to Flurry, and I don't want that to be the case. Add a row above. We make it this color. Oh, wait. Nope. Wait. We do this. Oh, that looks terrible. We make you this color. Okay. Younger Toguro is all the way down here. Makes sense to me. Top of the list. It's probably who I'm locking. You guys are gonna see my list tomorrow for the grind episode that I have with Mitch, and just like trying Younger Toguro. I gotta throw Younger Toguro that I'm really happy with, that we're gonna put to the test. Yusuke team leader. I think that this guy, at bare minimum, is a fun content idea because I think he makes a really good thumbnail, which is just a shitty thing to say. I think he makes a pretty good thumbnail, and so that's probably where I'm gonna leave him. Botan. I think Botan has got something interesting going on that I'm willing to try and make her competitive because she wasn't back in her day. Back whenever she was played, this character wasn't playable, but there's not as much throw hate now, or there's not as much discard hate now. And so I am interested to see what Botan can do competitively. But she's probably going to drop down to here once I can't figure that out. Up next, we have Byakko. Byakko is going to be up here. I have to figure out how to not die. And if the idea of I have to figure out how to not die is I'm a 28 health character, if that's the truth, then that's just the truth, right? It's like, I'm Byakko, I'm not going to die. But like, flipping all of my rivals' foundations is really good. Getting a bunch of free damage is really good. I think this guy plays the Earth 6 difficulty package probably better than any other character, because like you can give some real damage on this stuff consistently. You get to guarantee a check for a block or not. Like this character is really good, and he sideboards into really good characters. Like Byakko siding into Hood is like not a bad option, right? I think that like the Earth deck is really good. We had Faye. Faye doesn't do anything for me. Faye is not my cup of tea, and she's here somewhere. I'm just not interested in what Faye's got going on. You guys can't see her at all. I'm just not interested in what Faye's got going on. If I do this, what happens to the thing? Oh, that's perfect now. Yeah, Faye's just not it for me. Yeah, there's just something about her game plan that, like, she's probably best under the water symbol, and I'd rather play, like, a lot of other characters under the water symbol. Toga 3. I am not the person to put the time into Toga 3. I think she's a really fun content idea. I like how Toga 3 plays. I like how Toga 3 plays a lot. I don't think that I'm going to spend the time making Toga 3 stuff happen. Ochako 4. Ochako 4, on the other hand, is probably going to be the most competitive deck that I play right out the gate. This character is very, very strong. Best Genist. Sorry, Bucko, your time has come and gone. No interest in what Genist has got going on. No interest in what Dobby's got going on. Gentle Criminal, probably in the same boat. Maybe a fun content idea, just because I like how he plays. But, nah. Hawks, I never liked you to begin with, my guy. I thought you were always boring, and I'll say it to your face. Hood. I love how Hood plays. Fun content. I want to trap you in Gamer Prison with Hood. I'd love that. I think Walk the Dog Gentle could be a cool locals deck. Yeah, I feel that. Midoriya is somewhere on this list. There he is. Midoriya. Probably another fun content deck. I think there's some cool stuff that you could do with this guy. I've heard rumblings that Mitch has a Rando's Spirit Gun Midoriya deck, which sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Bakugo. No interest. Yeah, sorry. I didn't like base whenever he existed, and so I'm not going to like Bakugo now. There's just no chance. Jiro. Jiro is at the tip top of trying competitive lists. I love Tasty Riff, and this was the character made for Tasty Riff. Like, I don't know, like, why would I not try to make this character as competitive as possible? Ryukyu is at the top of my competitive list. This character gets to play a slim 60 card deck with like 3 copies of Leaving the Bebop and just try and mess people up. Very good. Shoto. Shoto 4. Not interested. Asui. Obviously, I want to play Asui. Yeah, this character is super cool. Cammy. Probably not a Cammy gamer. Obviously, I wanted to put her in the sideboard for the challenge tournament. She doesn't even exist, and that's so sad. Looking for a purple background, guys. Oh, there she is. Probably not going to be looking at Cammy. Probably not going to be looking at Edgeshot. I think that these characters are good, specifically Edgeshot. Edgeshot hasn't lost anything. I just don't have a real interest in doing anything Edgeshot-wise. Inasa? Inasa is somewhere here as well. I thought I saw him over here. There he is. Inasa is probably just like not in for it either. Kamui Woods is very much in Toya tier. Mount Lady I'm still very into, but it's probably just like not an interest competitively. Maybe fun content idea. Maybe you know what? I'll do this for Inasa as well. I'll do it for Inasa as well. Mirko, nah. I haven't really liked what Mirko's got going on for a while, right? Godzilla -1. You can't play attacks with difficulty of 4 or less Your attack gets +2 damage if it's blocked or rival flips the foundation. If I'm going to play Godzilla -1, why would I not just play Byakuya? I'm allowed to play less, and you still just play like it'd be like, what am I doing on the chaos or life symbol? And so the answer is probably just like, I should do it for a thumbnail. Right? Mirko Overhaul. I probably should look at what Overhaul can do competitively. But man, I doubt I'll ever play it. Like, I've got all of these other characters that I'd be playing instead. I don't know. Kirishima 3. Nah, not looking at it. Fat Gum. Nah, not looking at it. Midoriya 4. Is this the time that I play Midoriya 4? We lost a lot of set 1 punches, guys. We lost a lot of set 1 punches. And I've been a fan of Midoriya 2 more than Midoriya 4. I just have been. And so I think, like, if I'm going to play a Midoriya, it's either going to be 5 or 2. And I still think that 2 can get the job done. Getting rid of Back Alley is a little rough. Yeah. Nejire Hado. Every set that comes out, every single set that comes out, you should relook at Nejire. I just believe that's a universal fact. Sir Night-Eye. I am sad that I have to do this. I think that Order and Death Sir Night-Eye just got an absolutely insane piece of tech. And I am mad that I have to even remotely think about it. I think that this card in Night-Eye is silly. The fact that I remove cards... Koima's Task Night-Eye, I think, is going to be a deck. Is it better under Death or Order? The answer is probably Order, because it gets Final Smash to just stack the Koima's Task on top of the deck. But this card is accidentally just going to mill people. Order Night-Eye is, I think, a big deal. I think is actually a big deal. And people should actually look at it. I think it's a real mill deck. Which sucks. Which just sucks. Sorry, we go back to character. I'm on page 2. Amajiki. Where's he at? Where's the hood? All the way up here. He's the best of these momentum characters. He just is. Yuhojo. Well, like, Yuhoj, no. You know what I'm saying? Everybody? Chronostasis. This guy gets to replay the silly attack. Sakaki. Not for me. Not a me guy. He's neat. Fat Gum 2 gets to go stand up next to Fat Gum 1. I'll put them next to each other. Tengai. I already have somebody who's going to be making the best Tengai deck that is possible. But I'm not going to do it. Lock. Same idea. I didn't like this guy when I was forced to play him during set 5. Not going to like it now. Mimic. Mimic is a character that I'm looking at playing competitively. I think this character is very good. I think character is very, very good. I am excited to see what I can do with Mimic. You know what? I've decided. I am going to drop these characters down in the Toya tier. I've decided. Yep. They go in Toya tier. Shin. I think my funny gun days have now been transferred over to Elder Togoro. I think Elder Togoro funny gun is way more awesome than Shin funny gun. But it's a big maybe. Tabe. Same idea with I think that Tabe actually has some legs under the death symbol with like some real foundation destruction stuff. I think there's a lot of foundation destruction that can exist on Tabe's symbols. And so maybe he's probably just like the best person to do it now that Shigaraki's gone, of just like I want to clear out your stage That's my goal. And so under the death symbol, I think Tabe's got some silly stuff to do. Toya. Form once per turn, commit a foundation, choose an attack in Rebel's discard pile as your next form. Play the top card of the deck as a chosen attack. I mean, obviously this guy with Rando's Spirit Gun is like neat, right? It's neat. But like just saying that sentence is like enough for the idea. Bubble Girl is all the way at the bottom. Nah, I think my Bubble Girl train is has left the station. This All Might stinks. I'd never play that one. Dabi 2, I have found a new love. His name is Younger Togoro. Toga 2, no. Kuruguri 2, no. Moonfish, are there any cool 3 difficulty moves under your, or 3 damage moves under your symbols? This one, you've got Void, and what's your last symbol, dude? What's your last symbol? Air. I forgot it was air. Air damage 3. Drunken Uppercut. Ogre Killer. Wind Barrier. Diving Phoenix Crush. Desperate Slash. So Earth, Air. Air Void. I bet this card is probably okay in like Void, whatever. Flip a Foundation, Rebel commits one. I mean, this card's good. It's got powerful 3 on it. That's neat. That's some neat ideas that character has got going on for it. Good for him. Yeah. Good for Moonfish. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's okay though. Muscular. Spinner. Shigaraki 3. I'm just gonna look at whatever Will Howard's got going on and be like, yo, homie, what's this guy doing? There's a world where I'm just supposed to be a Shigaraki 3 player, right? Shigaraki 3 is very close to like what Vega does. The evil and death symbol are cracked in half right now. Like there's no reason that like I am not a Shigaraki 3 player, except for the fact that he's just a Sifan Ansai's character. There's even like throw hate under evil now, evil and death. Like there's a lot of throw hate. Twice. How cool! What a cool guy. Cool guy. We can say it twice. Miniature Compress. After you block an attack, add it to your momentum. Also no. Innsmouth, no. No interest. Magni, no. No interest. It's got nothing going on. Eraserhead 3. Midoriya 3. This character says kick or punch. I think there is an idea where this character says I need to look at kick, punch, attack, earth, life, good, right? Those are symbols. Earth, good, order. Earth, good, order. And then we go kick, punch, search. What do we get in the new set? Drunken Uppercut. Diving Phoenix Crush. Acrobatic Leap. Spirit Uppercut. Yusuke Wave. Charge Spirit Kick. Chad, it's not great. Charge Spirit Kick is pretty good. It's a 4 high for 7. It says my next one's easier. The next one gets harder. It hits harder. Got some pretty solid like one mid for like more stats. There's some Earth stuff with heavy DR that's attractive with him, but probably not competitive. Yeah. I want to make this character work, but I probably just want to play Midoriya 2 whenever we get there. Right? I'll probably just like look at that instead. So I'll just put him down in no interest where he just truthfully belongs. And that's okay. Search. Page 2. We're scrolling. Big scrolls. Bakugo 3. We lost some Bakugo stuff. Is there anything of interest? Is there anything of interest with Bakugo 3? No, it's probably just somebody I'm not going to give any time to. And now we've got Toya point 5, an actual real character, which is pretty cool. Loses to natural hurts bad. That's fair. That's super fair, which is the reason why we should probably just drop him down here. Yeah. All Might 7. There's something about All Might 7 that every time a new set comes out, I want to look at the cool things that All Might 7 gets. I think this guy is super, super neato. But I think it's just the after your attack deals 6 or more damage, draw 2 cards, right? Like, I think that this is a very cool ability. Andy might be, like, one of the only playable All Mights again because of, like, All Might 2 leaving, All Might 3 leaving. All Might 4 is, like, is not my cup of tea, right? All Might 4 left. Sorry, All Might 4 left. Yeah, so 4 of the All Mights are gone. Rando's Spirit Gun to draw twice. I mean, that's neat. That's neato. All Might 4 also leaves? Yeah. Maybe instead of doing this, right, I'll treat this All Might with respect because I don't like the other ones, and I'll put him up into fun content idea, and if he happens to jump higher into Will Try Competitive, that's what he'll be, right? Endeavor 2 we already talked about. Eraserhead 2 is sideboard tier, and so he'll figure out the way. Coda is for sure going into fun content. Ojiro is also gone. Shoji I'm a fan of, but I think there's just other there's too many characters in the game to like divert my attention to what Shoji's got going on. Sato. Are there a bunch of weapon attacks in this set? The answer is no, right? Oh, there's a decent enough. Right? Hold on. What's Shiwakamaru's symbols? Oh, I don't get to see them. I don't get to see the symbols anymore. I just don't get to. Are you worth it? The answer's probably no. I've 13. He shares 2 symbols with Mop / Ore Strike. That's kind of cool. Mop Strike or Ore Strike giving +3 speed is kind of neat. But it's probably just like I probably would rather do that just like on. I guess he doesn't share with. He has Order, right? I don't know. I probably should look at what Stain's got going on. 13 though. 13. No thanks. Shigaraki 2? Why would I play Shigaraki 2 when I can play Shishiwakamaru? Why would I play Shigaraki 2 when I can play... Who else just, like, steals momentum for free? Renku, right? Like, is there any reason for me to play a balls-out Shigaraki 2 deck? The answer is probably no, right? Toru 2, no thank you. Backdraft. I'd rather drown myself in a bucket of oil. Death Arms. Again, why do I want to play Godzilla? Nah. Nezu. I'm gonna do this, and everybody's gonna scream Mop Strike in the chat. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Tam, but Nezu Mop Strike. Tam, have you thought about Mop Strike? Have you thought about it? Can younger Toguro build an echoed attack? No. It's not an attack anymore. By the time he's allowed to respond. Not a Mandalay player. Pixie Bob. Pixie Bob does that same idea of foundation destruction that I wanted to mess with Tabe. She just does it under the fire symbol instead. So I think there's something here with this character. Ragdoll. I will let other people have fun with Ragdoll. She's not for me. Tiger. Yeah, no. Tiger got edged out by Elder. All Might 4, they'll never print a Smash move ever again. Or All Might 5, they'll never print a Smash move ever again. Recovery Girl, sadly, I have to look and see what Recovery Girl looks like. Because Recovery Girl is a good, decent playable character. And that stinks. Rando, Pixie Bob's terrorism. I agree, Black Case. I agree. I think there's something with Pixie Bob. Ball Might? Is Ball Might on my list of characters? No, neither is All Might. This All Might 7? Okay. Great. We already talked about Midoriya. Midoriya 2. Here's what I'm going to do real fast. Let's go Life, Earth, Good, Punch. And see what's up. What's up with the kids? This card seems pretty good in this character, right? A decent enough echo move. This card seems cool. But is this and this a good enough reason to play this character? I love that they're both just 4 high for 5s. Just fucking catch, dude. The answer is probably no. This is under the life symbol. I mean, double tornado fist being... What's our low block? What's our low block here? It's this one, this one, this one, this one. I mean, repeated is just like a better card, right? I still just get to do repeated. Maybe there is enough just on the life symbol. Life punches, go. Like, Spirit Uppercut. No. Spirit Wave being a 4 high for 8 breaker 2 move is like good. But so is like Plumney Punch, Rejuve, Rewind Throttle, repeated. Maybe All for One Unleashed like now actually gets to be like a real card. This is a 6 for 9 in this character for kind of free. Like there's still enough to do with like wind up punch and stuff, right? Full cowling, leaping right hook. Yeah, the answer is probably just fun content stuff. But it makes me sad that there's like not a character that I want. There's not a Midori that I want to try competitively, which makes me a little sad. But that's okay. You know, we've had our time in the sun. It's time to move on. Bakugo. Now this character I'll actually give like a fair shake to. If I can figure out how to make like a bunch of this character was one of the characters that I will bump from either here to here depending on like what I can do with the cool powerful stuff on his symbols, right? Like the fire symbol, like you can snap so much free momentum and you don't even need Nitro Explosion to do it. They just happen. Hatsume. Chad, I saw some people being like, you should look at Hatsume. I'm just not a Hatsume gamer, I think it's not for me. I already talked about you. Todoroki 2. There's probably something cool with Todoroki 2, but I don't want to waste the time looking at it. This guy gets to give +2/+2 to your Wolfwood gun, and that's neat. Stain. No. Dabi 2, no. Endeavor 1, no. Tokoyami, no. Sero 2. Walk the Dog Sero 2 has some potential. Walk the Dog Sero 2 has some potential. Let's look at it. Walk the Dog Sero 2 has some potential. It's a new set. Aggro Toga's just going to go crazy. She's just going to go bonkers. You have to respect it. Shenzo. Oh my god, Shenzo? I'm not an Ibarra player. Moneta 2. Sero 2 can also alleyway ambush. Yeah, that's true. I will try this character competitively and see what's up. Monoma. Again, another sideboard tier character, but like I just don't have an interest in it competitively. Present Mike 2. We've got better 7 hand size good symbol characters, and the good symbol punch package is worse. Ida 3. After playing EX ability. How many cool EX abilities are there on Air, Order, Void, EX? Go. That one's pretty good. This one's a good one. Under the Air symbol, this says that like the Air OTK deck is like kind of good now. Whoa. Armor of the Wolf, Ida 3. Kind of goes a little hard, huh? Darkness Dragon, Rapid Speed Slash. Armor of the Wolf Ida 3 sounds kind of schnasty, actually. Huh. I think that there's probably just better things to do, but I am going to be making cool content with it. Tetsu. Yeah, he's all the way down here. I don't give a fuck about this guy. Ingenium. Ingenium is one of those characters that, like, man, I wish I could. I just wish I could. Fourth kind, I'm sure that I'll have somebody else do that for me. Ectoplasm shares the water symbol. I bet Ectoplasm's actually kind of good now, right? Ectoplasm probably is really good. But I'm probably not going to do it. Cementos, sadly, our ship has sailed. I have no interest in Snipe. Denki 2 is a neat character that I'm probably going to make some stuff with. I have to figure out what non-echo or non-keyword ability stuff I do. Walk the dog Ecto is a cute thing, but you have no stun. Cementos will work. I don't doubt that Cementos will work, but I've taken Cementos to a regional and didn't do well with him, and so our day in the sun is over. I still think this character is good, but I'm not going to spend time on it. I'm actually going to do this because it makes more sense to do this here. Gunhead, also here. I think that this character's got some fun, cool ideas. Oh, we have Selkie. Selkie I'm just not into. There's our list. So here is what I'm looking at competitively to play. I need to make a quality Endeavor 3 list, a Mirio list. Yeah. Uwabami Tasty Riff, let's go. Yeah, I think Uwabami is cool. And like Uwabami's got some cool ideas with her. And I'm a big Tasty Riff fan. So yeah, you sold me there. Yeah, this is the list of things that I want to be trying competitively. Actually, this is probably gonna come down here. And I get to put it, I'll put it down there. This is probably the list of stuff that I'm gonna be like really looking at. And if I had an order of like what this stuff is, it's probably like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna bother with it. I think that that's not important. I think I just figured this out. But with that, you guys, thank you much for watching the video. Easy peasy. Quick 40 minutes. Holy cow, we went through all these characters in 40 minutes. Insane. I would love to know what you guys are looking at. What looks interesting to you competitively for the new season. With that said, you guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, I wish you well.